In this lecture, I would like to discuss about electrolyte concentration cell without transference. So we know that in electrolyte concentration cell, as the two electrodes are same or the two half cells are same. In electrolyte concentration cell without transference, when two half cell of an cell are connected by means of a salt bridge, when two half cells of an electrolyte concentration cells are connected by a salt bridge, liquid junction potential is negligible or there is no liquid junction potential. Then such cells are called electrolyte concentration cells without transference. It means there is no transfer of ions from one compartment to the other compartment or from one half cell to the other half cell. There is no direct transfer of electrolyte from one half cell to the another, and all the current is carried by the ions of the salt bridge. So we can make a electrolyte concentration cell without transference with the help of the salt bridge. So you can see here, this is the electrolyte concentration cell without transference. This double vertical line indicates that the two electrolytes are separated by a salt bridge and there is no direct contact between the two electrolytes. There is no direct contact between the two electrolytes. So this is the electrolyte concentration cell without transference. So in this case, the two silver electrodes have taken with different activities of silver nitrate. A1 and A2 are the activities of the silver nitrate and they are separated by the salt bridge. So you can see here in this diagram, in this half cell, the silver electrode, it is dipped in the solution of the silver nitrate having the activity A1. On the right side, the same silver electrode, it is dipped in the concentration of dipped in the electrolyte solution silver nitrate with activity A2, and salt bridge is there. This salt bridge separate the two electrolytes from each other. This salt bridge separate the two electrolytes from each other. Okay, so this electrode is having the negative polarity, this electrode is having the positive polarity. So this is the electrolyte concentration cell without transference by using the salt bridge, and the cell can be represented in this way. So let us going to derive now the derivation for EMF of such a cell. The derivation of EMF of such a cell. So expression for EMF of electrolyte concentration cell without transference, reversible to cation. So consider a cell of the type. So this cell, the two silver electrodes, where the two electrolytes, same electrolytes, are having the different activities, and the two silver nitrate electrodes are separated by the salt bridge. So this electrolyte concentration cell is without transference and it is reversible to the cation. So in this cell, both the electrodes are of the same metal silver and these are in contact with the solution of the same ions. Silver it is in contact with silver ions. Now this cell can also be represented in this way. Silver metal, it is in contact with silver ions with activity A1. Salt bridge, silver ion with activity A2. So the same cell can also be represented in this way. Okay. So the concentration of the two electrolytes are different, or concentration of the two ions are different, A1 and A2. Suppose that A1 is greater than A2. The activity of this electrolyte, it is greater than the activity of this electrolyte, or activity of the silver ion of this right electrode, it is greater than the activity of the silver ions. Now both the electrodes are reversible to cation. Silver electrode, it is a metal ion electrode, and it is reversible to cation. Now let us going to derive the derivation for the EMF. So first of all, we have to write the reaction of the two electrodes, the LHS electrode and RHS electrode. Now the two electrolytes are connected by the salt bridge. There is a no liquid junction potential. So for 1 Faraday of electricity drawn from the cell, the reactions taking place will be. So let us see at the left hand side electrode what reaction takes place here. Oxidation reaction. We can represent the oxidation reaction in this way. The silver metal gives silver ions and electron. The silver metal gives silver ions with activity A1 and electron, oxidation reaction. Then on the left right side, the silver ion with activity A2, it is added with the electron, and there is a formation of the silver metal. As we know, the cell can be represented in this way. The silver ion, silver metal, it is in contact with silver ion with activity A1. Okay. Then on the right side, silver ion with activity A2 and silver metal. So this silver metal gives silver ion oxidation reaction. What is the activity of the silver ion? A1 and electron oxidation. Now this electron, as it is moving from LHS to RHS. So this electron is added onto the right hand side. So the electron is added into the silver ion, that is reduction. So silver ion with activity A2, then plus electron, it will give the silver metal. So we can add these two reactions now, left hand side electrode and right hand side electrode. So the net cell reaction becomes equal to silver ion with activity A2 and silver ion with activity A1. In this case, n equal to 1 because only one electron is released. Okay, only one electron is released. Now the reaction question QA, that is the activity of the product divided by the activity of the reactant. So activity of the silver ion of right side divided by the activity of the silver ion of the left side. So it is A1 divided by A2. So this is the reaction question, A1 divided by A2. Now let us substitute the value of the QA into the Nernst equation. So EMF of the cell, it is equal to standard EMF of the cell minus 2.303 RT upon NF log to the base 10 QA. So QA, it is the reaction quotient. So QA equal to A1 upon A2 here, N equal to 1 here. So we can put here N equal to 1. So let us see the next step of the derivation. Okay, we can put the 1 minute. So EMF of the cell equal to standard EMF of the cell minus 2.303 RT upon NF log to the base 10 A1 upon A2. So let us see the next step here. See, we derive the derivation up to this EMF of the cell. It is equal to standard EMF of the cell minus 2.303 RT by applying the Nernst equation upon N equal to 1 here upon F log of reaction quotient QA. So in this case, it is A1 upon A2, where A1 is the activity of the silver ions of the LHS electrode and A2 is the activity of the silver ion of the RHS electrode. Now, for a concentration cell, as the standard EMF of the cell becomes equal to 0.0 volt. Why this is? Because the two electrodes are same. The standard EMF of the cell becomes equal to 0.0. So we can put that value here and we can rearrange this equation now. So EMF of the cell, it is equal to, now it is minus here, minus 2.303 RT upon F log to the base 10 A1 upon A2, where A1 is the activity of the silver ion of the left hand side and A2 is the activity of the silver ion of the right hand side. Let us simplify this. Negative sign, so we change the numerator and denominator here. So EMF of the cell, it is equal to, EMF of the cell, it is equal to 2.303 RT upon F, 2.303 RT upon F log of A2 upon A1, log of A2 upon A1. Now 2.303 RT upon F, it is equal to 0.0592, 0.0592 at 298 Kelvin. The value of this 2.303 RT upon F, where R it is equal to 8.314 joule per Kelvin per mole. The unit of the R, that is gas constant, and F it is equal to 96,500 coulombs. So by putting these values in this, and we can calculate, so the value becomes equal to 0.0, the factor becomes equal to 0.0592. So let us simplify this equation now. So we can write here EMF of the cell, it is equal to, EMF of the cell, it is equal to 0.0592, 0.0592 divided by 1 log of A2 upon A1, where A2 is the activity of the silver ion of the right side and A1 is the activity of the silver ion of the left side. Okay. So let us see now here. A2 is the activity of the silver ion. A1 is the activity of the silver ion. A1 is the activity of silver ions. A1 is the activity of the silver ions of the left side. A1 and A2 are the activity of the silver ion. So we can find out the activity of the cation. Activity of the cation, it is equal to molality of the cation multiplied by activity coefficient of the cation. So therefore A1 it is equal to here M1 gamma 1. Activity of the cation, it is equal to this. So A1 it is the activity of the silver ion. So we can write A1 it is equal to M1 gamma 1. Similarly A2 it is equal to M2 gamma 2. A2 it is equal to M2 gamma 2. A2 is the activity of the silver ions of the right hand side compartment. Therefore, we can write here now the final derivation. EMF of the cell at 298 Kelvin becomes equal to, EMF of the cell at 298 Kelvin becomes equal to, so this should be equal to 0.0592 divided by 0.0592 divided by 1 log of M2 gamma 2 divided by M1 gamma 1, where M1 and M2 are the molalities and gamma 1 and gamma 2 are the activity coefficient. So this is the expression for electrolyte concentration cell without transference reversible to cation. EMF of the cell becomes equal to this. So in this way we derive the derivation for the EMF of electrolyte concentration cell without transference reversible to cation.